What's up, muscle car people? This is Brand Muscle Cars and I'm Matt. Today we're going to review driving the car to Carlisle last week, and then also we got one new mod and one new updated part. So stay tuned. So, first thing we're gonna do today is I'm gonna update you. I got some new tires. So the NMRA race is coming up in a couple weeks, and they require you to have DOT tires, and my car wouldn't pass inspection unless I got some DOT tires. So I got the Mickey Thompson Street R tires, and they are 275 by 60 by 15s. And with these tires, they're not the R that only has a few cuts in them that are DOT approved but not actually rated for highway use. It's just for class racing, I guess. These tires are rated for highway use. So if I race in the street car class, I don't have to worry. I can run these, go on 30-mile cruise, come back, and have no issues. So I don't have to worry about changing wheels, tires, or doing any of that. I'm just gonna run these from now on because there's no real reason to run the Radio Pros. We'll see how these hook. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem. A lot of people run these. They're R2 compound. So we'll see how they work. So the new mod that I'm gonna do is from Team Z, and they're brackets to go around the K member, basically a BMR or Team Z or somebody else's K member. And I'm actually gonna try them on the anti-roll bar in the back too. And what they do is you take them apart and then you put them back together, and then you use your tie downs in your trailer and you can just hook it right there. So I don't have to use that secondary strap and loop it around. Not that I ever had any issues doing that, it's just pain in the butt. So I got these from Team Z. They're about $85, $86 a piece. Just kind of a lot. But if it's gonna save me some time when I go to strap the car down and unstrap it, it's worth it. So for like 160 bucks, I got two sets, one for the front, one for the back. And I'm gonna put them on, we're gonna install them, see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. And then tomorrow night, we're gonna load the trailer up, load the car up, and test them out for the first time. I don't have any problems with the way I've been currently strapping the car down. The car has never moved or anything like that. I'm just looking for a way to make it a little bit easier. It's gonna eliminate using that one strap that loops around and then you strap to that. So we're just gonna strap to this and tighten her down. So that should speed things up and make it probably a little bit better of a mounting system, strapping system. I did have to order some new lug nuts because one of my lug nuts is messed up, doesn't want to go back on very easily. So I ordered 5 more. Luckily, Summit is pretty awesome and you can get stuff extremely quick from them. They came from Drag Race Solution and the part number is 7205-500M. So let's open them up and take a look. Okay, they say they're not for street use, but you know how it goes. It does say that the recommended torque spec is 85 foot-pounds. So in case you're wondering, that's the standard. And it works perfect. So I'll get rid of this one. Won't worry about it. I guess I'll keep it in the box, but I just needed one. So I have 4 spares now. And I think probably if I had to, in a pinch, I could probably clean this one up. Excuse me. I could clean this one up and use it in a pinch, but we'll see. All right, it's a little hard to film, but underneath, we're in the front K member here, and here's what it looks like all mounted up. And That's the passenger side. That's the wheel. And then on the driver's side, really it took maybe 15 minutes on each side. Not very long. Was not hard at all. So we'll see how they work. We'll see if I can reach them. I think we'll be able to reach them, but I don't know yet. So I have the rear is done. It did fit right on the extreme anti-roll bar. I just want to know why everybody that has that bar more than likely straps their car down. Same thing with the K member. Charge like $15 more and put the loops on there already. I mean, that just makes it so much easier. But in the back, they were so much easier to put on just because there was more room to get to everything. So you can see the Viking shocks over there. Those are going away next week. Got some upgraded shocks coming. We also have an upgraded trans cooler coming too, so stay tuned for that. Let's just take a look at the brakes and everything. The rear brakes are aerospace, and you can see that they're drill rotors. But man, the suspension is rusty. That VMR stuff was rusty, and it's only been a couple of years. But brake lines are hard lined all the way to the back. All right, let's get this wheel on. I didn't put much of the anti-seize that came in the package. I was trying to use it on all 10 lug nuts, and it's still coming through. So whatever you think you should put on there, put like a quarter of that. Live and learn, I guess. I'm gonna have to wipe all that off. All right, so last week was Carlisle Ford Nationals. I let Kenny borrow the trailer, so I didn't have my trailer, so I chose to drive the car up there. No weather, it was nice out. Made it up there and back, no issues. I'd say it did get a little warm once I got up there and I was waiting in line, but outside of that, no issues driving up there and back. It did use a whole tank of gas on E85 to go, I don't know, 70 miles maybe because it says it's 28 miles from my house, but it takes an hour. So basically drove 2 hours and used a whole tank of E85. So luckily E85 is fairly cheap, but you know, that's what kind of gas mileage I'm getting at this point. Do I mind? Nah, not really. It's just the way it's gonna go. So it's not made to get 20 miles per gallon. It's made to get 100 miles per gallon, I guess. 100 miles per gallon. We'll go with that. Another thing about Carlisle, the car drove great there and back, and it drew a ton of attention. There was people around it all day long. I was letting kids and people sit in it, and they loved it. So how often do you get to sit in a race car? I mean, this thing is as close to 100% real race car as you're gonna get. Well, at least most people are gonna see, especially at a car show. And there were swarms of people. And if you've ever been to Carlisle, it's kind of on a hill. And so we're in the middle section, up on top. People were coming down and saying, wow, I had to come down from the top because I could see your car, and it just looked awesome. So people were coming down, they were coming from the side. My one buddy, his wife was there, and she was coming over to look at it, and she goes, I don't remember what color his car is. And he goes, trust me, you'll know it when you see it. And she knew it as soon as she saw it. Now, I was in the modified class for the Shelbys, and I'll tell you what, I don't know. I'm not saying that there weren't some nice cars there, because there definitely was some nice cars there. But none of them drew the attention that this car did. And I don't know if some people were just a little jealous of that, or they just wanted more of a stock or typical Shelby build to win. So I didn't even get first, second, or third. I would have been disappointed with third, but I would have been still pumped. But then not to get anything, I don't know, kind of feel a little cheated, but it is how it is. I mean, I had a great time. I passed out 100 stickers and talked to a lot of people, talked to some of you guys, talked to some people from Instagram, and I just really had a great day that made my day because people had a good time with the car. So the next event that we're going to go to, that, you know, big car show event, is American Muscle, and that's in 2 weeks. I'm going to be doing the same thing, maybe not to the same extreme. I want to walk around. I didn't really look at any cars at Carlisle, but I'm going to be letting people come and sit in the car, passing out stickers and doing that kind of stuff. So again, if I met you or I didn't get a chance to meet you at Carlisle, just come on over and we can talk. I'll show you the car, walk you all around it, and hopefully I run off a 8-second pass at American Muscle. So stay tuned. All right guys, so you saw me install the Team Z tow hook attachments. That went really well. You did watch me put the wheels and tires back on. We'll see how well these work this weekend, whether they hook or not, and if they are as good as the other tires. So we'll see how that goes. With those lug nuts that I do have, you will need a 12-point socket. So they take a 19 millimeter, so you need a 12-point 19 millimeter before you start. You probably don't want to order them or get your wheels, get the lug nuts in, and then jack the car up, get all excited about putting them on, and then not have this. So before you start, get a 19 with 12 point. So that way you grab all the points on there, no problems, no issues, and you just can install them and not have to make a run to blows like I did the first time I put them on. So if you have any questions, hit me up down below. If you have any comments, what do you think of these tires, of the RC component wheels, the Team Z stuff. I think they make a lot of nice stuff. I wouldn't hesitate to use their suspension stuff. I think it looks pretty nice. I know Scott Hasty uses their stuff and he is pretty fast. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, if you got a fast car, you better bring it. Thanks for watching.